Hello, physics class. This is
Honors,
Ethan.
physics honors.
Hello, physics honors class. This is Zoe Lewin, Ethan Kraft, Sarah Tabuzada, and Lee Jacobson. We are going to show you how we found
The resultant
in our vector addition lab. Zoe, please start us off.
Okay, so we started with 3 dots. We had a yellow dot, a green dot, and a red dot. The green dot was our origin, and we drew our first vector going north of west from the green dot to the yellow dot, and it was 175 centimeters.
Then what we did is we drew a line coming down from the yellow dot straight to the origin x-axis and connected the green dot with the origin x-axis line we just drew.
And we create a right angle.
To create a right angle.
In order to solve for all the sides of the triangle.
Then
And the angle.
what we did
Is we drew a line going across
The x component of our second triangle.
Towards a negative. It was going towards the negative direction, meaning it was going west.
And
And that line was 110 centimeters long, and that line was then drawn down to hit our red dot. And that line that we drew that was also going down
Was our y
was a negative line, and that was our y component, was 150 centimeters long, and that 140 centimeters long, and that those two lines created another right angle.
Okay, so our resultant.
Our resultant
was then connected.
from the red point to the green point was then 201.2 centimeters.
Yay!
And we're going to show you how to get that.
Exactly.
So now that we have all of our lines,
This is how we solve. We had to find the x and y components of both triangles.
they're both right triangles that we created.
AX, AY, and BX and BY.
Perfect. So,
actually up.
Interruption by Mr. George.
okay, so AX turned out to be negative 91 centimeters. AY measured 148 centimeters in the positive direction. B of X was measured. B of X was measured out to be 110 centimeters in the negative direction, and BY turned out to be 140 centimeters in the negative direction. By adding both x components, so adding b of x and a of x, we got the quantity of negative 201 centimeters, and by adding a of y and b of y, we got the quantity of 8 centimeters. By using simple math and the Pythagorean theorem, we were able to find
Our resultant.
And
And then
by
we
doing
used
the x quantity squared plus the y quantity squared, giving us the resultant quantity squared. So taking the square root of that, we got 201 centimeters for our resultant.
And then
201.2 centimeters.
And then we found inverse tan by finding the by using the opposite and
over-
the adjacent, which were on here.
They were on here.
It was 201 over 8 centimeters.
And
Our
then
tan of that.
that gave
But
us
we
the
could have used
angle.
whichever one we wanted because we had already found all the various lengths.
Exactly, and that gave us our angle of 87.7 degrees. So the entire resultant was 201.2 centimeters, 87.7 degrees
South
in the
of
south of west.
Woo!